Hey you guys, what is up? Courtney here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to me. If this is your first time with me, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I do appreciate it. I know you did not have to. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, tap subscribe, hit ring bell, and I will support you back. Yes, I will. If this is not your first time with me, then hey you guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? So this is going to be actually episode 1 of the new series. I did decide to do the series of Do I Still Love It? And I have a couple of surprises to add to the mix. I am not doing this series alone. There are 2 other ladies who are going to be doing this series with me, and they are Nona and Sherri. Sherri and Nona. These are 2 of my best good friends. I love them so much. They are very dear to me. I've known Sherri for a very long time, and I've known Nona for a while as well, and both of them mean the world to me. We all have different channels. We all have different faves. We all have different styles. So this will be really fun to kind of see, you know, between me, Sherri and Nona, like, you know, who started out where, because they're products from when we started our channel. Holy Grails from when we started our channel, or at least that's what I'm doing. The difference is they will not be uploaded on the same day. They will be uploaded just in random videos. Episode 1 and 2 this month, 3 and 4 next month, and so on and so forth. So I will shut my mouth and I will roll on to the video, and just make sure you go and check out the 2 ladies. And yes, this is episode 1 of Do I Love It? Or Do I Still Love It? With Sherri and Nona. You guys, you know the drill. Keep on watching. I'll be right back. When I did the first video, I just kind of did that on a whim because I've been thinking about it and going through some of my older videos like I was saying before, and when I did it, they both, you know, said, oh wow, we need to do this, you know. So I asked them just to be sure that they wanted to do it, so we did decide to make it a collab. So they will not be uploaded on the same day. We may change that, I don't know, but for right now we are not going to schedule anything. We're just going to be uploading them, and you'll see them just like a regular video on their channel. So I will leave their information down below, and I cannot wait to see what they have as compared to what I'm using for Holy Grails from the time they started their channel until now, because they're probably going to throw it way back, because I do know that they've both been on much longer than me. So if you missed the pilot episode of this and kind of a description as to what this is and why I'm doing it, I will leave that down below. Leave a link for it down below, or I'll throw it in the cards. Remember that Sherri and Nona are going to be doing this as well, and so they'll be doing it at different times. My face is quite dry right now, so I do want to use the NYX, or I call it NYX, the NYX Hydro Touch Primer. This is a primer that I really love, and I use this so much, and this is the only bottle that I've ever had of it. And once it got down kind of low, I actually found one that I liked. Even though this is inexpensive, I found one that I liked that was similar to this. So between this and that one, I just kind of rotated, but I haven't used this in a while, so I'm kind of excited to use this. It's a very nice gel substance like this. It is very, it's not something that's going to make your makeup like get patchy at all. If you have combo skin, this works for you too. It kind of has the consistency of the e.l.f. stick that I used in my last video. Okay, so for my foundation today, this is kind of scary because I have not used these in so long, and it's not quite winter enough for my skin to be this dry, but my skin is already starting to get dry, so I'm kind of in that in-between stage, and I have not used these in so freaking long. But these are the Wonder Beauty. When I found these, I was like, I have found my favorite foundation stick. These are the Wonder Beauty hydrating foundation sticks, and there's 2 colors here. I have the light, and I have the, or excuse me, the light medium and the fair. I'll show you the difference in the 2 colors. These are quite pricey. These are, I believe, $39 or $40 a piece. So this one shows you about how much you get, but you can see the color difference, but it's not that big of a difference, and it's definitely not that big of a difference on the face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the light color first, and I'm going to kind of put those in the non-concealing areas, and then I'm going to use the fair color to just kind of highlight, you know, where I would put my highlighter, where I would want some brightness on my face. So let's go ahead and start with the light medium, and this is the Wonder Beauty foundation stick. Okay, so I've got that blended in, like not as much as I want, but I'm going to show you guys what this does now. It's like it didn't used to do this before. But let me go ahead and put the fair on, and then I'll come back and we'll talk. As far as the two colors, they are different colors, but I put too much of the fair on. So I had to get rid of that a little bit. So I went ahead and got a damp blender and started kind of melting this into the skin. And the one thing that I am noticing is that skin has to be super, super, super dry for this to really, really look good. But let me show you what it does. It does settle in my lines pretty good. So I would suggest this for anyone who has extremely dry skin. And it's definitely buildable, so you don't have to have such a thick layer of it on, which I really don't. I like picked up a lot of the product with the sponge on purpose. So if you wet the sponge, it actually kind of picks it up, because I knew when I put this on, it was either going to be too hydrating or it was going to be kind of like shiny. So that made me pull out. That kind of went with what concealer I wanted to use, and you guys are probably going to be shocked. But the concealer that I used to use when I wore this, and pretty much when I wore everything that I wore, I used to be a huge Shape Tape lover. I have not used Shape Tape in a long time because it is so drying. So I'm going to go ahead and use Shape Tape, and this is in the color Light Sand. So here we go with that. Oh boy. All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish concealing here, and I can already see that the Shape Tape is drying. It's creasing a little, but I'm going to try to fix that with a setting powder that I think can help. As far as the Wonder Beauty foundation sticks, we're going to see. Let me set it first, and then I'll make a decision. I'm pretty sure I'll hold on to them, but I don't know. We'll see. And the Shape Tape, I really want to declutter my Shape Tape. But if it works with this foundation stick, then I may just keep it for that reason until I run out. So, okay, so I have some major thoughts right now. So the Shape Tape is actually, it's creasing up in my eyes. I want to use it for eye primer, but it's creasing up so bad. I'm going to have to go ahead and set it. I already know that. But I want to go ahead and set this with the Tarte, the Smooth Operator. This is something, I have these little ones. I had a couple of them. I gave one to a friend. And I'm going to set really, really lightly. So, I mean, it is so fine, you guys. It is very, very smooth. When I would set under my eyes with Shape Tape, I would only set with a brush. I had this blue Luxie brush, the same brush. I would set with this. So I'm going to go and set really lightly under the eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to set the rest of my face with a powder. This powder is so old, but this is such a good powder. They have a new form of this. I believe they changed the packaging. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation in the color Fair. And I would use this very lightly as well to set my face. I'm just going to kind of hit the spots that I feel like I need to blend in better, because this is a foundation, but it can also be used as a setting powder. So I do like the way that it looks when I set certain foundations with this, especially if they're really, really hydrating. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so as of now, I love this. This is not going anywhere. This is like one of my Holy Grails, like cover my, you know what, as far as you know, when I go to set and things aren't looking right, and if I need to cover up some boo-boos, this is what I use. So that is definitely not going anywhere. The Tarte Smooth Operator, I'm going to hold on to this and see how I like this, and if it doesn't do good with my other foundations, I think I'll declutter these, because like I said, there's no point in me keeping them when someone else can use them or whatnot. So I'm going to put this over in the maybe pile. The Tarte Shape Tape, I don't know if I want to hold on to this or not, because I don't like the way that my under eyes look right now at all. These Wonder Beauty sticks are the most hydrating sticks and probably foundation I have in my whole entire collection. And if I can't use Shape Tape with that, then I have a problem with it. My skin is just You know, yes, Shape Tape is amazing for contouring. So really the only thing that I could do with the Shape Tape is keep it and use it to contour and highlight with. But I have an Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette that I like better. So I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't like the Shape Tape. Okay, but I did forget about my butter bronzer. I watched a video from a friend of mine, Laura Gold Star Work, the other day. She reminded me about my butter bronzer, and this is just a regular bronzer. So we're going to see if I still love it. I love the smell of it, but I haven't used it in a long time. So here we go with the butter bronzer. Okay, so as far as the butter bronzer goes, there is no way on this earth that I'd be getting rid of this, because I just love it. I love the smell of it. I love the consistency of it. I love the color of it and what it does for my face as far as contour, because you guys know I contour with bronzer most of the time. I'm actually going to be pulling out a blush that I have let fall to the back of my stuff. This is my Holy Grail blush. I don't know if I would still call it my Holy Grail blush, but I actually love it so much, and everybody else does too. This is a cult favorite. You guys already know the NARS blush in Orgasm. It's got this beautiful shimmery like reflect to it. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of this. The only thing I don't like about this is it's kind of lumpy, to be honest. I don't know if you guys can see inside my thing here, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of lumpy. Why is it so lumpy? But I'm sure I still love this. We're going to check this out and see if I still love this. I'm going to put a little bit on. I'm going to highlight, and then I'm going to put a little bit more, because that's usually what I would do with this. So I'm going to use the NARS Orgasm blush right now. So. Now, because it does have a sheen to it, when I put it up here, it highlights a little bit, so that's good. But I'm going to keep this out. I do still love this. There's no way I'm getting rid of this, but this is definitely one of my Holy Grails, and I just wanted to kind of use that for you guys. Now, for highlighter, I remember specifically, like I said, I did have the Ofra Nikki tutorial. That's what I used on my first palette episode of the series, and I remember specifically when I got this, I was so excited. This is the Anastasia Aurora highlighter, and I love, it's a palette, and I believe that this was my first all highlighting palette. I think I'm going to take kind of a combination of the Eclipse, this color, which has got a little bit of a goldy tint, more of like a champagne. This is kind of gold, but this is more of a champagne. And then I'm going to take some of this color, and that's Luna. And I'm just going to mix them together and just put a really nice highlight on my face. I'm going to do that now. Yes, that is gorgeous. I do still love this. I haven't used it in a really long time. I haven't pulled it out since I moved. I didn't know where it was, and I found it when I was looking for products for this video. I found it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish highlighting here in my normal spots that I highlight, and then I'll be right back. Yes, I love this Aurora, and I also love the other one that came out when this one did, but I was able to pick this up at TJ Maxx for a super inexpensive price. I remember that. So that's why I got that one instead. The other one has colors in it that are more like my speed. So that is the highlight. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I think that it puts a very pretty color on the face. And then I'm just going to take my blush brush and just kind of go back over this. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows with the Brow Wiz. This is in the color Soft Brown. I do have two of these. I have the taupe and this one, but this is the one that I used first. The taupe I didn't use it until later because I didn't think that I could use taupe. It was when I was first experimenting with doing my brows, because I used to not do anything with my brows. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now, and then yeah, you guys will see part of it, and then I'll be back. Okay, they're not perfect, but they'll be just fine. Okay, so for eyes, this is going to be an interesting choice for me because I do want to, I'm going to actually be using two different palettes, and they're both round Tarte palettes. So we have the Make Believe in Yourself palette. This is one of my favorite go-to palettes for beautiful shimmer. It has a beautiful matte in it. And then this one, this is the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette. This one I had way before this one because this one's not that old, but this one plays with this one very well. I try not to keep it super pink. Let's hope. So we're going to start a look with these eye palettes, and yeah, you guys already know the deal. I will show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Try to bring some of these other shimmers out in this palette. This one is a completely different vibe. I mean, I've worked with both of these at the same time before, so this one's got a lot of mauve tones in it, but I'm gonna pull more of the brown from here. So we're gonna go like a brown. I'm gonna try and make it a fall look. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna start off, and I think I'm gonna start on my brow bone with this, and we're gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm gonna go for a brow bone highlight. So yeah. Okay, so it's so weird because these are both the same liners. I did find my Sigma and my Too Faced liners. They were in my car. But the one that I broke, because I thought it was a sharpenable liner, this one seems to work better for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. It seems like the gel and the pigment of it is more intense, because I did try to go in and use the other one, and for some reason this one just works better. So maybe when I sharpened it, it just made it work better, but this one definitely works better. So I got my eyeliner done. I did the bottom with my Too Faced liner, and I used the smudge because I did find both of them. I used the smudger kind of out in this way, like kind of make it out, and then I also used the smudger on the inner corner. I really do like the way that the liner looks. This was like my go-to liner look. I mean, even when people started winging out their liner a whole lot, I was like, bunk all that noise. I ain't doing all that. I'm going to keep my liner exactly the way it is because I like my liner the way it is, and I did forever. And I still am not like... I can do a wing, but it's not my favorite thing to do. But I do want to use this inner rim brightener because I do want to show you guys how beautiful this is. I talked about this so much on my channel when I first started, and I haven't used it in forever, so we're going to use it now. This works so good for inner rim. I don't know why. This is just, I mean, it's just a plain inner rim brightener. It's called the Final Touch. I don't even know if they carry this anymore, but this is the best inner rim brightener that I've ever used. It just brightens up the eyes so great. And the Too Faced liners look like this. One of them's old packaging, one of them's new packaging. That's the only difference. Mascara. My favorite mascara for the longest time, and I would not use, like I would go between this one and the one that I used last week, the Tarte one. But my favorite mascara, when I first started my channel, and I got this not long after I started my channel, was the Butter London Stroke of Wow mascara. This has a very unique wand on it. It's very weird shaped. It's got that long end, but then it's got a regular end. It's got like where you can actually separate your lashes. So we're gonna use this mascara and see if this still has my heart. So here we go. Okay, you guys, so yes, I really do still love this mascara. This is one of those mascaras that the formula is amazing, but it gets, like, I need to do a refresh on it because it gets a little bit clumpy after it sits, and I haven't used it in a while, so I'll probably have to toss it soon, but I really do still love this. It's a Butter London Stroke of Wow mascara, and the wand on it is what really intrigues me to this. I've never seen another wand like this. I might have since I bought this, but I didn't when I got this. So for my lips, I am going to use a oldie but goodie, and this is the Buxom. This is the Buxom Dolly Danger, and I love this shade, and I think this will look really pretty with eye look. So I'm going to go ahead and use this, and over the top of that, I'm going to use Rose Julep in the Buxom lip gloss. So I'm going to use that now. Yes, this is a very beautiful combo. The Dolly Danger is just a favorite of mine because I do like the Dolly Danger. It's a little bit darker than the regular Dolly, and I do like that, especially for like a fall, like pinky mauve shade. The Rose Julep is more of like a rose, but it's okay. I think it looks great with this look. So I'm going to come in close and show you guys this look really quick. Just a quick look. It's not a big deal. It was just something I really wanted to use and show you guys. So here we go with the close-up. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this Do I Still Love It. Thank you so much to the other two ladies who are doing this collab with me. I'm super excited about it, and I hope you guys will go and check them out. Just in general, they're two amazing people, two amazing women. Both of them are very near and dear to my heart, and it would mean the world to me if you would go and check those ladies out for me. You guys know the drill. If you like this video, thumbs up, tap subscribe, hit ringing bell. I will subscribe to you back. Yes, I will. You know I will. As always, I will not argue with you guys, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode 1 of Do I Still Love It. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.